Imam Abu Hanifa, one of the greatest scholars of Islam, displayed his brilliance even as a child. One day, an atheist visited Baghdad, where young Abu Hanifa lived. This man, brimming with confidence, claimed he could challenge anyone to prove the existence of God. He asked, "Who in Baghdad can prove the existence of God?" The people pointed at Abu Hanifa and said, "Our young scholar can prove the existence of Allah." Arrogantly glancing at the boy, the atheist said, "Let's see what you've got." A crowd gathered, curious to witness the debate. The atheist ascended a high platform, looking down at the audience with a smug expression. His self-assured demeanor made the spectators uneasy. Meanwhile, Abu Hanifa said calmly, "I left my books at home. I need to go and get them." Permission was granted, but time passed, and Abu Hanifa did not return. The crowd grew restless. Doubts began to arise. "Perhaps we should have chosen someone else to face this arrogant man," they murmured. But deep down, they trusted Abu Hanifa, knowing he had never broken his word. Eventually, just as impatience peaked, Abu Hanifa appeared, and the audience sighed in relief. The atheist smirked. "Where have you been, boy? Have you realized you cannot prove the existence of Allah?" Abu Hanifa replied calmly, "I encountered a small problem on my way back. The bridge across the river had collapsed, and all the boats were swept away by a storm." "So, how did you cross?" the atheist asked, intrigued. "Well," began Abu Hanifa, "as I stood on the riverbank, I witnessed a strange series of events. Large boulders rolled into the river, aligning themselves perfectly to form the foundation of a bridge. Then, pieces of timber fell from the sky and arranged themselves on the stones. Finally, nails appeared out of nowhere and fastened the structure together. In no time, a bridge stood before me, and I crossed it to return here." The audience listened in stunned silence. The atheist, now irritated, exclaimed, "What nonsense! How can a bridge build itself without an architect or laborers?" "Exactly," said Abu Hanifa. "You find it absurd that a simple bridge could construct itself, yet you claim that this vast and intricate universe, far more complex than any bridge, came into existence without a creator?" The atheist was struck by the logic. He paused, then conceded, "Very well, I accept that someone must have created the earth. That someone," Abu Hanifa declared, "is Allah."